All right, Dorothy versus Yami. God tier, would you like to start or would you like me to start?
You can start.
Okay. I'll start by saying that Yami is slower than Nozel by a good margin. We've seen this on two different occasions, right? Um Yami is like slower than Nozel. We've seen that by a good margin on multiple occasions. Nozel has like lesser reaction speed than Noel does. And then Dorothy can speed blitz Noel with the fog for Dreamworld. So Yami would be trapped inside of Dreamworld, and um, Dorothy would just like evade all of his attacks until he eventually goes to sleep.
No, I don't agree with that.
Okay. Well, let's start with where's your first point of contention?
The part where you said Yami has slower reaction times than Nozel. That's one.
Okay. So I'll start by saying that do you think that like Yami's slashes are like greater than his reaction speed, or do you think they're relative even? Actually, it doesn't matter.
Hmm.
Anyways,
Yeah.
here's here's the scene where Nozel blitzes Yami in the courtroom, right? So it stated that Yami, that the effects of Damnatio's magic on Yami had already been erased, right? So this is a full
Uh,
power Yami trying to speed blitz Damnatio from a very short range, as you can see with the Fate release Demon Annihilating Sword scan. And then Noel appears and blocks Yami's attack before it seems to have gone much further than it already was. Let me show the distance that he was from Damnatio. And obviously, Nozel could not have been within the courtroom or within. Nozel could not have been closer to Damnatio than Yami was, right? So therefore, Nozel's travel and reaction speeds are faster than Yami's attack speed.
wait. You realize that his attack speed would be different than his
His
dimensions.
reaction, then Dimension Slash. On what
Yeah, you know.
basis?
Okay, so Yami just going in for an attack is way different than him throwing a dimension slash. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I think that it's slower.
These dimension slash is slower than his attack
Yeah,
speed.
because it has a large activation time, right? We see this
No, it
against
does.
Veto.
No, it does not. No,
We
it
see
does
this
not.
against Veto. Yes, he
No, it does. No, it
casts.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Hmm?
All right, you realize. All right, so no, so you realize when he fought the
Or it's fine,
devil,
right? That's
he
fine because I'll just
unleashed
say
the
that
slash.
I'll just use literally the scan of Patry fresh after the Julius fight being able to get out of the way of the slash, and he's not using any magic to amp himself.
You realize that Yami literally got stronger as the arc progressed. Are you aware of that?
I mean, that's fine. I don't think you can quantify how much stronger. And it wouldn't matter because Nozel would scale to a Dark Elf Patry who's faster than the Devil's attacks anyways.
You realize Dark Apache couldn't react to one of the spears, and Yami was able to do that.
That wasn't Dark Elf Patry.
What do you mean?
Are you talking
Which
about when
Patch
he
was?
has one eye and like one Dark Elf eye and one regular eye?
Unless are you saying he got weaker?
Yes.
Why are you saying he got weaker? Can you prove that?
Okay, so you're aware that like he's fully engulfed in like demon magic, right? Whenever he's a Dark Elf?
Yeah, we has killing intent. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and then right, we see the traits of the demon peel back, which is like we know that the traits of the demon right are how you measure how much demonic power someone has.
Okay.
Yeah, based off of the percentages in the new arc and how Asta's demon forms show more and more demonic like he has more and more horns and things of the like.
Uh, so are you saying that because he didn't have much of the devil on him, that he got weaker?
Yeah, because that's what's been shown.
But can you quantify how much weaker he got, though?
50% because he had two eyes and now he has one.
Why would his eyes be a representation of that?
You know,
Why would,
Asta's
why would it
eyes
not
are a
be like?
representation of it, right?
No, his horns are. What are you talking about?
No, his horns and his eyes. You're aware what? You're aware that Asta
Wait a
gets a
minute.
demon eye whenever he goes into black form, right?
I never denied that. No, I'm saying his horns are representative of this. I never said his eyes were like
Okay.
one of
Let's
that.
just look up a picture of Dark Elf Patry.
Go
Is
ahead,
that
go ahead.
fine? Are you fine with that? Of us
Sure,
like
go ahead, go ahead.
qualitatively okay.
Yeah. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's see how it works.
Okay. Do you want manga or anime?
I want manga.
Okay. So his entire skin turns black, right? And both of his eyes
Okay.
are black. And now
That's fine.
right? The
Okay.
only thing that the half and half pottery has is that one black eye.
One black. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then I would say that 50% is like generous to say how much devil power he has.
50%. Mm-hmm. Okay, so are you aware when Zagred shot out the storm of swords at him and he was protecting Lumiere and Licht while they were helping him out? You realize he's able to react to those storm of swords even after
Yami?
Zagred got
Wait, are you talking about Yami or pottery?
Patry.
That's
And that
fine.
was when
That's fine for pottery to scale that high. What's the problem?
no. Okay, and so after that, then Yami should likely be faster than that Patry.
How so?
So,
Yeah, how so?
uh,
And
okay. So
why would that pottery matter in reference to dark elf pottery? Who I'm scaling Nozel to?
all right, so no, so now you're saying that this Patry is weaker than the other Patry, but this
I
Patry has high.
I'm saying that half and half pottery is weaker than
Okay,
dark elf pottery. Yes, that's what I've been saying the entire time.
in AP or speed,
Both.
but this one has better feats than
How
the
so?
bloodlusted one.
Wait, your
He's able.
dark elf pottery is able to like react to storm of swords. Are there half and half
Yes,
potteries? Yeah, dark elf
yes.
pottery is faster than storm of swords. Do you want me to prove that?
When Zagred has his grimoire out, yeah,
I
yes,
don't think
prove
that
that.
is. Wait, I don't think that the grimoire amps anything except for the magical ability that comes out of the grimoire, right? I think it just
You
is a way to
realize?
channel it, but we can go into that later because I'll just prove that he like shows faster feats than Storm of Swords.
Oh, that's fine. Okay,
What chapter is the
so
original Storm of Swords in? 202, right?
yeah, it should be 202. I've been trying to look for that actually. Hold on.
Oh, Pottery's already transformed back, so that 202 might be like Dark Elf Pottery time.
Oh, okay.
That's the Storm of Swords where Yami reacts to it, but that's not the original one that I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
So I think it might be like 98 might be where I'm looking for. It
Is that
doesn't
when
matter.
he first
I'll
fights
just keep
Austin,
on going back. Yes, that's what I'm looking
Okay.
for.
Oh, okay, okay.
His first fight with Austin, and then like he like amps Pottery, and then all the Noel stuff happens or Nozel stuff happens.
Oh, okay, that's when he's like doing his little Mercury spears and shit. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pull up like a show like the qualitative difference or the qualitative descriptors that are used differently. Oh my god, Viz shit itself. I don't think that I'll need like I don't think that I'll need Viz scans to just show what's happening though.
Okay.
Because
If
that's all
anything,
I really need to do. Yeah.
okay. If anything, I'll just say Yami bless the devil with Dimension Slash. That's fine.
I mean, we can get into like Dimension Slash and its properties right after this.
Perfect.
Okay, it should start at 1. What? There's a jump? No, don't tell me there's a jump. Read Black Clover online. What are you doing to me? Come on. What is it? I'm looking for chapter 199.
I think it's
Okay, they don't have chapter 199.
What? Viz?
No, Viz does. Read Black Clover online does not.
Oh, the fan
I'm
lations.
fucked. My scalations aren't here. Okay.
Damn.
Let me see if Viz will work now.
You,
Oh my god.
use manga C. Use manga C online. That's what I've been using.
I could just use Viz on my phone, but my phone's not next to me. Oh, there it is.
Damn.
Because says, like, it's all I can do to keep up with Storm of Swords. And then he directly says
And
after that, yeah, I can't even dodge all of them whenever it comes to Dark Light Swords of Conviction.
and Asta was able to dodge. That's perfect.
Dodge Light Swords of Conviction? He was not.
N-
He gets, like,
No,
pounded by
not
them.
that one. No, not that one. It was the one. Storm of Swords. That one. Asa.
Asta's able to
Because
deflect Storm of Swords, but he can't deflect all of Dark Light Swords of Conviction. It's like the same thing.
Oh,
He like gets Fuck, I'm just gonna wait on Viz. Can you? The fuck is wrong? I'm gonna go to Manga C. I have never had like Viz shit on me in such a critical moment. I'm kind of mad.
That's understandable. Why is
Where's
my
the
thing?
Manga C website? I've never been to Manga C ever.
You never been there? You never been
No, I'm a manga panda boy.
there? Manga Panda was so good. That's something. Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, mangaconline.us.
It's I didn't know that it was SEE. I thought it was like SEA.
Oh,
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so let's start on chapter 198 finally.
can this thing load? Oh my lord!
Oh, wow. Guess what just happened?
It didn't work,
I pressed refresh on the Viz tab and it works now.
bruh.
Okay. So first of all, I would like to show that Storm of Swords happens after Dark Elf Pottery, doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't matter, actually. I guess it will matter eventually, but okay, thank you. So here it is. This is where Yuno says like, "Oh, this black light, talk about fast, even with monozone I couldn't evade it, right?" And they're talking about light swords of conviction. I can get the preceding scan if you'd like. But
Yeah, keep it that, please.
okay. This is why I like Viz, because I can put the chapter number and page numbers in the scan.
Oh, nice. That's really good. Get
So it's like a dark elf immediately cast this spell, and then Asta like literally couldn't. Asta couldn't do anything and just gets slammed into a wall and was like, "Yeah, if the anti-magic hadn't softened all those attacks, I would have been dead." And Yuno's like, "Man, Asta, are you alive?" He's like, "Oh, I couldn't even dodge these things; they were too fast." So it's like shown that this is something that they cannot handle. And then I think it's in 197, the chapter that I just hit, that you have Storm of Blades or Storm of Swords, right? Where Asta is able to deflect them, right? And Yuno is able to evade them. But it does take considerable effort. I have the scan for that as well.
Yeah, can you stand up, please?
Yeah, so on that basis, I would say that, like, that this Dark Elf Pottery, right?
Okay.
His, like, AoE attacks are faster and stronger than that of the Devil.
Without the Grimoire or with?
Yeah, that'd be without. I don't think that it matters, though. We can, like, go into that.
Yeah, let's go on that right now.
Okay, so you agree that, like, without the Grimoire, he is above in terms of attack speed. And in terms of AP.
I'll agree on attack speed, that's fine.
What about AP? The fact that Asta literally is able to, like, deflect Storm of Blades, but cannot deflect all of Potru's projectiles. And says that, like, they specifically killed them.
Didn't it take him a lot of effort to deflect the Storm of Swords from the Devil?
Yes, but he still was able to.
That's fine. That's slightly. Yeah, that's fine. It's a slight difference, but fine. That's true. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I mean, the difference between being able to deflect and I would have died is quite vast, but I'll say it's slight, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
So then, on that basis, I would just argue that a Grimoire is only able to. A Grimoire makes you quote unquote more powerful, and that it specifies what your magic can do. Because you agree that they can't cast like an outright spell without their Grimoire that's on the same level as those with their Grimoire, correct? It's just like ambient mana, right?
Yes.
So I would say that any statement saying that your Grimoire makes you stronger, therefore, is in regards to this aspect specifically.
As to where it would just make it more potent rather than just casting, right?
Yes, in reference to the magic that the Grimoire gives you access to, right? But this the word soul magic is not something that is accessed via the Grimoire. Therefore, I would say Storm of Swords or Storm of Blades would be the same potency and speed.
I wouldn't agree with that. Because I would just argue that.
Is there like a solidified basis in order for your disagreement?
That the Grimoire Grimoire makes it stronger. Yeah. Okay, so when he has a Grimoire out, he used an ancient spell and it burnt fucking Yami's hand. He couldn't react to it. Versus when he has Storm of Swords.
You're talking about him summoning the otherworld's magic. That doesn't scale to him. That's not his own magic.
No,
He's just opening a portal to the other world, and then the other world's magic pours out of it.
you realize he uses Grimoire for that.
Yes, he uses his grimoire to make the portal. Yes.
So without that, he would not have had more potent attacks.
No.
You aware of that?
I agree to that, right? But I don't think the other world
Yes.
magic is therefore his magic, if that makes sense.
Oh, I wasn't arguing that. I was arguing that the Grimoire would just give him more potent attacks that people couldn't react to. That's what I was arguing.
Sure. So you agree that like all the Storm of Blades scale to each other then?
Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Go
Okay,
ahead.
so then Dark Elf Pottery is faster than like Storm of Blades, which is Yami's best reaction feat.
Mm. Are you aware that the dimension size bliss?
Okay, do you have any way that the devil could have sensed or seen the Dimension Slash?
If I can recall, let me see if I can find the panel. If I can recall correctly, he even said like the next panel, the after where it's like, oh, dark magic is very dangerous. I should try to very dangerous. Like it could harm him. So there would be no
Yeah,
reason for him not to.
that's fine for him to have awareness of what happened afterwards. I'm asking you, is there any way that he can see or sense Dimension Slash, the attack itself? Not can he like
Why?
understand that it's dark magic after he's been hit by it?
Why would that matter? Wait. Oh no.
Because if he
So
has
why?
no
Wait,
awareness of the attack, right, until it hits him, then how are you going
he
to
got
dictate
blitzed by
that he
it.
can? Yes, how are you going to dictate that he cannot sense or see it, i.e., blitzed, right? Because a blitz is just a lack of perception until the attack hits you, correct?
Yeah, that's what. So
Okay.
you just
So
described
if
the
he
blitz.
has,
Yes.
if he has no way to perceive it, right? If he wasn't able
That's
to
a
sense,
blitz.
no. Got here. Let me describe it. Can you prove that
Go ahead.
Dimension Slash can be seen in general?
That it could be seen in general.
Yes, by someone who would be able to perceive fast enough. Can you prove that anyone can see Dimension Slash
In this elf arc or current arc?
at all? I'm just trying to ask you: is Elfark something, or is Dimension Slash something that is visible?
Yes. Remember Dante, the Dante fight?
Yeah, I don't remember Dante. Like, I think Dante has the ability to like sense things in a way that is not physical. Does that make sense? And I think he uses
Um,
like his gravity magic to sense it as well, but I could be wrong. Yeah, if you could just show me where Dante like sees the attack, that'd be great.
uh, yeah, sure. Which fight did it happen? Was it 245?
Yeah, it looks Asta gets stomped on, or Asta cuts Dante
Yeah.
in 243, so it should be 245.
Okay. Because I remember when Yami came in, he used like a big slash.
Yami comes in at the end of 244. I was wrong.
Okay.
That's when he uses Dimension Slash.
Yeah, that's when Dante gets out the way, or he didn't get hit by it. Okay, let's think a little faster.
I have the scan if you'd like it.
Yeah, like please. My thing's
Yeah,
really
Dante
very
shows
slow.
no awareness that Dimension Slash happened, with the exception of that there's now like a large crater under it.
Let me see this. Okay.
I'll show you like the very next panels from 245 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Dimension Slash can be seen whatsoever, so.
Yeah, dimension slash can be seen like when it's used.
Yeah, I think you can only see the after effects of Dimension Slash. I think that the black line that is shown continuously throughout the series is so that we as a reader can understand what's going on.
But the people experience it cannot.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. I think that some people can like see. I think like if Julius were to encounter it, he could see the absence of mana within the area in his mana zone. I feel like there's like a few people who would, in context, be able to react to it, right?
Okay.
I just don't have any reason to believe that the devil could perceive it in any way. So therefore, I wouldn't state that Yami is able to blitz the devil.
But he's able to let's see. The devil wasn't able to perceive it, which therefore, I mean, it's still close. It's still close to a blitz. That's fine. That doesn't really matter.
I don't think that it would be close. I don't think you could discern that, right? Because
Why would you not?
Okay, because we've established that the devil has no ways of perceiving Dark Dimension Slash, right? Imagine, right? an invisible, let's say that you're like light speed, but an invisible bullet is coming at you and you can't see invisible things. The bullet hits you. Are you now bullet speed? No. It's just you couldn't see it. It's that simple.
I argue that probably upscale the thing, but that's irrelevant. So, what's this? Okay. At the beginning, you said his attack speed's higher than Dimension Slash, right?
Um, his attack speed may be higher. I said that it may. I have no knowledge on
Uh,
like whether it is.
okay, okay.
I think that with the activation time that Yami had, at least early and mid series, right, for Dimension Slash,
Mm-hmm.
his attack speed would
Yes.
undoubtedly be faster, right? But I have no
Yeah, but in the
knowledge
alpha,
about a Yami who's like been training.
oh yeah, I'm right now the beast, but because like in the alpha arc, he's able to like in the Zagrev fight, pull out Dimension Slash when beforehand he needed to charge up and do it with Veto. So that would just prove he got stronger, kept training. The only time I would agree with you on that would be with Monozone Dimension Slash. But
Are you talking about Equinox?
yeah, Equinox. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
Well, he had help during Equinox anyway. She was
I'm aware.
she was
No,
guiding his sword and giving it extra momentum.
yeah, of course, like redirecting it. But yeah, yeah, it's fine. So in regards to Mono Equinox, that's fine. But in regular Dimension Slash, he could just activate it on. He could just do it on command.
I mean, that's fine because it's still slower than like an unleashed Patri who should scale below full incarnate Patri who should scale below Dark Elf Patri.
Okay.
He pulls out Dimension Slash on Patri and Patri runs away.
Can you show me the scan of that, please? I don't think I
Yeah,
remember this.
it's like right is Ooh, when
Yeah,
is this?
after he stabbed Julius.
After he stabs
right?
Julius, he like runs away, right? And
Yes.
Yami like tries to catch smoke like as he's running away. This is like a hard skin to find actually. It's like in a very weird part in the manga. Let me see if the Black Clover wiki even calls it a fight.
It should. The Julius versus Apache fight?
Yes, but it's like a few chapters away from that fight.
Damn, that far? Gosh.
Yeah, they give it like 2 or 3 chapters so that you don't quite know when Julius died.
Oh, okay.
Julius versus Patoli. The last chapter, that is 146. He like tells Marks to go get help. And then I think this is Voltos, not Rades. Yeah. Voltos makes a portal, right? Obviously Voltos doesn't scale to either of the people in this fight, right? Voltos makes a portal. Yami like not only sees where Patri is hopping into the portal and precogs it, he starts using Dimension Slash before Patri has gotten to the portal where Voltos is, and yet Patri still gets in the portal before Yami is able to let it off. And as you can see, Patri is in some rubble that's like actually a fair bit away. Or on top of some rubble, next to Julius's body.
If you're what's his face? Yami, that's fine. Because the current Yami is way stronger than the Alpha. That's fine.
This was just PTS, like pre-time skip. At least that's what was agreed upon. I said Dorothy versus pre-time skip captain. So you're gonna say like you're gonna say courtroom Yami? Because this is just a second line of scaling to put Nozel above Yami.
Oh,
because I already have the one.
Okay, so this would be just before the Devil fight Yami, which are you aware he got stronger as in he fought in the arc? Are you aware of that?
I mean, even if we say he got stronger, right? At the end of the arc,
yes.
This is just me putting like this Yami under, like significantly under a weakened Nozel, right? Because Nozel had been gutted and he had to put like a magic chest plate on himself to keep himself from leaking everywhere, right? So this is just this Yami is under a weakened Nozel. Full power Nozel blitzed Yami, right?
But wait, why would you assume he's full power?
In the courtroom?
Yeah, why would you? What do you have to presuppose?
Um, we've seen him in no fight, right? So yes, it's just a baseline assumption that there has been no fight off screen, right? Obviously, we know that
Mm-hmm.
these we know that Black Clover's top mages can like heal existence erasure. So I don't see I don't see why a few stabs that are like non-fatal are gonna be something that puts him down for multiple weeks.
No. Wait, are you talking about the one where he blitzed Yami in the court, or are you talking about the one where he fought Kevin?
Huh?
What told him, sorry. Wait, when you say Nozel was at full power, what were you in reference to?
The Yami fight, or whenever he blitzed Yami in the court.
Yeah, that one. So why would you presuppose that? What do you have for that?
I have no. Okay, I'm just saying that there's a lack of evidence, right? So I then or I then like baseline with the negative, right? There's a lack of evidence to the affirmative, which is Nozel is in a weakened state, and even then, if I steel man you and say a weakened state of Nozel speed blitzes Yami, that's not too good for your argument.
Gotcha. So you're saying he's at full power to blitz Yami,
Yeah,
right?
by
Okay.
a significant margin. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. I would just say he's slightly above. That's fine.
I mean, we already went over and we
Dimension
said
Slash.
that, okay, we already went over this, right? And it was just Nozel comes in while Yami, right, has just got his magical power back. And he is coming for
Mm,
Dimnatio and is at an incredibly short range. And yet, Nozel is able to swoop in and stop Yami, even though he should have been outside the courtroom.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Therefore,
sorry. I
Nozel
can hear
should.
you.
Therefore, Nozel would be above Yami, like by a significant margin.
Dimension Slash, sure.
Hmm.
Without Dimension Slash, that's fine.
Okay. Do you have any reason to put Dimension Slash above his regular spells in terms of speed?
In terms of speed, I would just use that same devil argument, except I won't inherently say that it counts as a blitz, but just that they can't see it, which therefore they couldn't block it. You agree to that?
Okay, so then there's no basis to say that it's faster.
I mean, if they can't sense it, why else? Why else would they be able to move out the way of it?
Who moves out of the way? Or are you saying that
No.
like Dorothy in context wouldn't be able to?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I think Dorothy has the mana sensing to be able to do that. And
Why would you presuppose?
I also don't think that Dorothy needs to go into Glamour World with him, which is all I care about.
Really care about? Okay, so
Yeah,
alright,
because
so right now,
you're aware of how Glamour World works, correct? That Dorothy can like
no.
send objects into it independent of her.
Oh, like so BFR kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, hold on, let me think this through. Okay, so right now you're arguing that she doesn't need Glamour World right now, right?
I'm arguing she doesn't need to go into Glamour World. She could just throw him into it, and then that's the fight.
Wow. Hey, you said she had higher mana sensing, so she would just be able to dodge Dimension Slash.
Huh? Even then, right? I just think she has a level of mana sensing, right? That's all I need. But
Mm-hmm.
even if we say she doesn't, even if we say her mana sensing is zero, she never has to deal with Dimension Slash because she's so much faster than Yami that the fog would speed blitz him and bring him into Glamour World before he ever notices what's going on.
No.
Okay. Do you just want me to show you like the fog blitzing someone who's like relative to Nozel and reaction speed? Because that's all I would
Without
need.
Valkyrie,
Yes.
without Valkyrie dress, that's
Wait, why
fine.
does why does Mana skin, right? Because Valkyrie dress is just like a heightened form of Mana skin and reinforcement magic. Why would either of those things amp someone's reaction and perception speed? Because let's
you
not
are
even
you
say
or
reaction, just perception. Why does that amp Noel's perception speed?
why is Amber perception speed? Okay. So are you aware when before she had Valkyrie dress, she's getting she's doing shit against Latoli, but when she has Valkyrie dress, she's higher, right?
Against who?
Against Latoli. I mean Kevin, my bad, Kevin.
Are you talking
So
about
you were
Compass Magic Girl?
yes I am, yes I am.
Um, can you show me this?
When
And
that she got stronger.
no. I think she got stronger. I'm asking you for evidence that her like ability to see increases, right? Or becomes sharper or faster on the basis that she now has Valkyrie dress. Because that would be the only thing that saves your argument.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. See if I can find it.
Because I've already given an argument why, like, logically, Monoskin or reinforcement magic, which Valkyrie dress would just be an amped version of, would not like amp their perception in any way. I agree that it would amp like her attack speed and combat speed and her travel speed and things of the like. I just don't agree that it would amp her perception speed.
Let's see.
That's it.
There he is. Found the scan. All right.
Oh wow, man, I really do love watching Nebra and Solid just get fucked up by this girl. Oh, it feels so good.
They had it coming. They were assholes.
Yeah, they were. In fact, Solid is literally at the beginning of the scene.
Do they even know?
Do they know what?
Wait, did they even know that the reason why Nozelle's being mean was because he wanted to protect her?
Nope, they don't know.
Oh, they're fucked up.
Yeah, they're just assholes.
Fuck them. There it is. I'm gonna send it right here. Right there. So right there, she's able to react to the Sea Dragon's roar. Right.
That's fine. I'm just using like.
And Valkyrie dress, by the way. That's what I'm saying.
She's able to react to her own Sea Dragon's roar.
While she's in Valkyrie dress, yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Are you trying to say that like she wouldn't be able to do so in base?
Yeah.
Okay, well I can prove that she can like track the Sea Dragon's roar with her perception and like has an understanding of where and how fast it's going in her base form. Or with a form of monoskin, right? Can y'all not type in the scans chat? What is wrong with you? Oh my god. Anyways. So, like, her Sea Dragon's roar is not. I'm just going to post the entire thing. She's using, like, a form of monoskin, but it's a lesser form of monoskin. And it wouldn't matter either way, because it would just prove that, like, even if you said it, it would just prove that, like, monoskin therefore has. Oh my god. Monoskin therefore has, like, no ability, right? Who deleted my message? Anyways. Okay, so we have Noelle, right? I think it's Solid who's like, oh wow, Noelle's in Maniskin, right? And then with this, right, she not only surprises Nozelle with this like the speed of her magic, but she's also able to notice that like she's very, very close to the target, right? That's why she says got her when Sea Dragon's roar is like this close to this target. So she's able to track Sea Dragon's roar as it happens, which would just prove that she should be able to perceive it entirely.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, so then like her base form is also like it. Even if I just said right, yeah, she gets an amp in Sea Dragon's Roar, which I won't because I think it's stupid to say that. Like Valkyrie armor gives her perception amp. But even if I said she does have the ability to have this perception amp, she has like relative to perception to that of Nozelle, which is all I need, right? Because she gets blitzed by the fog of what's it called of dream magic. She like has no awareness of it until it like is completely teleported her into dream world. Let me post that.
I was about to say. I remember she was surprised. I wouldn't say. Oh, let me see.
So here's what happens, right?
Hmm.
Dorothy's like, hey, didn't Noelle tell you you can't say that or you will die? And then Noelle's like, die? And then she gets blitzed by the fog and then sent into dream world.
No, I said that she should be surprised.
You're aware that in manga, right? Like,
Okay.
these exclamation points denote surprise or lack of awareness, correct? Or a surprise is just a lack of awareness, but
But that wouldn't inherently mean anything because she's not expecting this to happen, so that's fine. That wouldn't really help you. That's okay. Because you're trying to say it was a blitz when it's not a blitz. That's more of she was surprised. She didn't really know, so that's fine.
I can just okay. Where is there any basis to say she is surprised instead of like, she had no awareness that this is what would happen, right?
You just said it in manga exclamation points can usually
Denote
mean
lack of
surprise or
awareness.
lack of
Yes.
Western. Yes, you
Okay.
said either
So if
one.
she's surprised, right? Or can you even prove that
Yes.
she has any awareness of the fog? That would be fine as well.
I never. That's not my argument. That was what you were trying to
Okay.
say.
Is there? Does she have awareness of the fog?
No, she's not. She's not
Okay.
expecting it to
If she
happen.
doesn't
That's
have awareness of the fog, right? Which is what brings her into dream world. Well, if she has no awareness of the fog, we know she has mana sensing, right? She can sense mana. So if she has no
yeah.
awareness of mana around her, our only conclusion would therefore be that the mana is faster than she can sense.
So the mana that the one that Dorothy's using would be faster than the one she can
That
sense with. Is nice.
okay, the mana that Dorothy is using to envelop Noelle is faster than Noelle can sense. Or even see, because it should be visible, but whatever.
I'd say C. I wouldn't say sense.
Okay, if you say see, that's fine as well. That means that the fog can blitz Noelle, right? Noelle being Noelle being no faster in Valkyrie dress, right? Therefore, she
So
scales
just
to or is above Nozel.
in
Nozel being
Valkyrie
above.
dress, that's cool.
We literally just went through the entire point, and I said that it was irrelevant about the Valkyrie dress thing because on this basis on the basis of like Sea Dragon's Roar alone, I can say that she has relative sight or sensory, right? And you also already lost the point that she's faster in Valkyrie dress sensory, right? In sensory or in sight, right? It doesn't matter because this would just be Dorothy's above Noelle's sight, which is relative to or above Nozel, right? Who is leagues faster than Yami's attacks. Therefore, Dorothy literally puts him in Dream World and leaves him there, and he dies asleep.
Actually, I just argue you just use Dimension Slash to get out.
Okay, and when is Dimension Slash shown to cut through dimensions, right? It's shown to cut through space, but you're arguing that it'll cut through like fourth dimensional space time. When is it shown to do that?
Why would you say it's fourth dimensional?
Because Dream World is a dimension. If he's not
No, no,
cutting,
no.
if he's not cutting the dimension itself, he's not going to find his way out.
No, you said it was 4D. Why would you say it's 4D?
Because it's a dimension.
Dimensions do not inherently mean it's 4D. You have to prove that.
You're you're asking me to prove that a space time is not fourth dimensional.
No, that's not. No, I'm saying prove that it is space and time.
That it
That's
is
what I.
okay. All right, give me one
You
second.
because you just
Give me
you
one
made a
second.
claim that
It's in the new data
you
book.
said
Let me post that.
okay. You said dimensions are 4D, and I was like, not necessarily.
Where the fuck is it? I think somebody posted it in this server as well.
New data book? Go to new data.
The new data book scans. Oh my god. Somebody literally like outlined where it says that Dorothy creates this dimension. Let me look for the scan. Where's the Black Clover shit? There it is. Oh my god, where is it? I just was looking at it. I'm gonna look back in White Fang and see if it's there. Nope, it's not there. Fuck. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll just go back. I'll just make an argument for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me go back to the scans and calcs so that I can turn it on again. Where's scans and calcs? Okay, there we go. Okay, so you understand how dimensionality works, right? That everything within or everything that is within our dimension is three-dimensional. You understand that, correct?
Very aware. Yes, sir.
Okay, and you're aware that the characters in Black Clover are three-dimensional, right?
Of course.
Okay, and you're aware that Dorothy's magic can affect them, correct?
Yeah,
The
on a
constructs
three-dimensional
made
scale.
within Dreamworld, right? So the constructs made within
Three.
Dreamworld three-dimensional. You agree with this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
So therefore, right, the dimension containing it, i.e., Dreamworld itself, must be fourth dimensional.
Because it's affecting a 3D construct.
No, because it's a space time that contains three-dimensional constructs.
Hmm. And time and space is 4D, which is what you're saying.
I mean, in this case, it would have to be fourth dimensional, because it reigns above a third-dimensional construct.
Hmm. Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so then he'd never get out of Dreamworld.
I'd actually argue that the devil was 4D too, if you want to go there.
That the devil is fourth dimensional.
Yeah.
On what basis?
Because he mentions that he's from another dimension, of a higher dimension of some sort.
Can you give me those scans? Because I promise they don't say what you think they say.
From when he's from another dimension.
Yeah, I know that he's of another dimension. That doesn't mean like a hierarchical dimension, though. You agree to that? That he could be of a parallel dimension.
Yeah, I'll drop the point. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I concede.
Okay.